In the early morning of summer 1175, the desert near Aleppo is already beginning to warm under the rising sun. The air is cool, but the promise of another scorching day looms. Despite the early hour, Salahuddin's soldiers are already hard at work in their camp. They are preparing for battle in an ancient way, by hunting. By midday, as the sun reaches its peak, the heat becomes intense and the soldiers return to the camp, their faces glistening with sweat. The camp is alive with activity, but there is an underlying tension. Salahuddin's most trusted men have noticed a new face among the guards, someone who moves with an unfamiliar stiffness. Unknown to most, this man is not who he appears to be. During the early hours, while the camp was still waking, a small group of enemy soldiers had quietly snuck in, disguised as Salahuddin's own guards. They had kidnapped one of his men, interrogating him to learn the camp's routines and weaknesses. Dressed in the captured guard's uniform, one of the spies had taken his place, blending in to gather intelligence. As the afternoon wears on, the disguised spy mingles with the guards, scrutinizing every detail of the camp's defenses. He observes the soldiers' movements, the positioning of the sentries, and the hidden stockpiles of weapons. His eyes miss nothing. When questioned, he pretends to be wary from the morning's hunt, using short, curt replies to avoid suspicion. Yet, he takes note of every conversation, every glance exchanged between Salahuddin's men, learning their strengths and vulnerabilities. As the sun begins to set, the light softens, casting long shadows over the camp. The soldiers, tired from the day's work, head to their tents. Meanwhile, the spy has reported back to his fellow conspirators, sharing all he has learned. They plan to strike during the night, aiming to sow chaos and confusion. Inside his tent, Salahuddin prepares for more than just battle. Despite the luxurious surroundings, Salahuddin values simplicity. He is not one to be swayed by comfort or extravagance. His focus is unwavering, sharpened by years of warfare and political intrigue. He knows that his position as Sultan makes him a target, and he is always mindful of the dangers that surround him. His most trusted men guard the entrance to his tent, chosen for their loyalty and keen senses. They are well aware of the constant threat of assassination, enemies who would stop at nothing to see Salahuddin dead. As night falls, the spies prepare for their deadly mission. Under the cover of darkness, they silently approach Salahuddin's tent, moving like shadows. The disguised spy, still posing as one of Salahuddin's guards, signals his comrades with a subtle hand gesture. They use the cover of routine, pretending to be on a regular patrol. As they near the tent, the spy distracts one of the guards with a question about the watch schedule, while the others slip inside unnoticed. Their plan is clear: assassinate Salahuddin in his sleep. However, as they draw their daggers and move closer to the Sultan, one guard notices the disguised spy's hesitation, a brief but telling pause. Sensing something is wrong, the guard quietly alerts his comrades. A sudden silent struggle erupts inside the tent. The intruders attempt to overpower the guards, but Salahuddin's men are well trained and remain calm under pressure. With swift, precise movements, the guards thwart the assassination attempt, subduing the spies before they can reach the Sultan. As the night deepens, the desert grows still, the wind whispering against the tent. Salahuddin lies on his bedroll, eyes closed but mind alert, processing the day's events. His men are ready, their spirits high, yet he remains mindful of the lurking danger. Late morning 1183, The camp buzzes with activity under the bright sun. Salahuddin's soldiers prepare for the crucial night ahead, each task contributing to the camp's readiness. Blacksmiths hammer away at their forges, sharpening weapons, while others reinforce defenses. Trenches are dug, traps set, and archers take positions to survey the horizon. The air is filled with clanging of metal and the murmur of focused conversations. Salahuddin moves through the camp calm and focused. His tent, the command center, stands heavily guarded, ready for quick action. Inside, maps and plans are laid out, and his guards remain vigilant. Salahuddin anticipates that tonight would bring an attack. By midday, Salahuddin approaches General Hussam, who oversees the fortifications. General Hussam, how are the defenses? Salahuddin asks, his voice steady. General Hussam unfurls a map, replying, "We have doubled the guards, dug trenches, and set traps in weak spots. Archers are positioned strategically, and patrols are constant. No one enters or leaves unnoticed." Salahuddin nods, satisfied. What of the assassins? Any movements? Amir, his trusted advisor, steps forward, concern in his eyes. Our spies report that the assassin camps are active. They prepare weapons and poisons, like planning to strike tonight. Salahuddin's expression hardens. Let them come. We are ready. Increase the watch on supply routes. I want every movement monitored. As afternoon turns to evening, the camp transforms into a fortress. Torches light up the area, casting flickering shadows. Salahuddin checks the defenses one last time, his presence boosting the soldiers' morale. The air is tense, but everyone remains focused. As the night falls and the camp stands ready, Salahuddin's elite guards keep a sharp watch at all entry points, while he stays alert at the camp's center. The assassins, under the cover of darkness, attempt to infiltrate the camp through a hidden tunnel. Anticipating this, Salahuddin's scout had discovered the tunnel earlier and set a trap. As the assassins approach his tent, hidden nets spring up, and guards swiftly capture them. A small group of assassins, however, slips past the trap and reaches Salahuddin's tent. They overpower a guard and enter, but Salahuddin, sword in hand, stands waiting, surrounded by his elite guards. "You seriously thought you could surprise me," Salahuddin says, his voice cold. "But I anticipated your move." The lead assassin sneers. "Your defenses are strong, but we will not stop until you are dead." Salahuddin's eyes burn with resolve. "Your threats are meaningless. Our resolve is stronger than your blades." The confrontation is swift. Despite their determination, the assassins are quickly overpowered by Salahuddin's skilled soldiers. After the skirmish, Salahuddin discovers another letter near his bed, a stark reminder of the ongoing threat. He reads it aloud. "Our resolve is unyielding. You will not see us coming until it is too late." Clenching his fists, Salahuddin declares, "The resolve may be strong, but ours is unbreakable. We will not rest until every one of them is brought to justice." Thanks to Salahuddin's preparations and vigilance, the assassination attempts are thwarted. The camp, once tense, now hums with renewed confidence. His men, reassured by the leader's strength and readiness, know they are prepared for whatever challenges lie ahead. Assassination attempts, treacherous plots, and deceitful whispers. Why the sudden storm of steel and shadows? Is it because Salahuddin's sights are set on the coveted city of Jerusalem, the prized jewel of the faith? Or is it a deadly warning from within, a betrayal born of jealousy and fear? Perhaps It's a cunning Crusader ploy to eliminate the unifier of Muslims. These questions swirl like a desert sandstorm, but the battle for the city of God has only just begun.